Good morning, everyone. Hope your Tuesday is starting off in a positive direction. Welcome to the WZ Coffee Chat this morning, hailing from Oklahoma, so paying homage to my homeland, Boomer Sooner. Hopefully, wherever you're at, you're enjoying good spring weather as well. So, today I wanted to talk a little bit about something that's kind of been sticking in my craw lately. I think I've spent more time on LinkedIn in the last 3 weeks than I have in the last 3 years. And I got to tell you, the positive of it has been reconnecting with so many of you and being able to catch up with people who I haven't in such a very long time. But there's also some negative to it as well, because like all other social media outlets, there has a tendency of being a lot of opinions, some educated, not so much. I wanted to talk about this use of the term essential that's being tossed around right now. I actually looked it up because I want to make sure I wasn't crazy. Definition: absolutely necessary, extremely important, vital, and indispensable. So we keep seeing all of this talk in the public about who is essential, what organization's essential, and what is currently essential for all of us to be doing and the orders we should be following right now. And I got to tell you, I wholeheartedly agree when they're classifying our first responders and our doctors and our nurses, our emergency staff, the hospital staff, our fire and rescue, the grocery organizations, law enforcement. Which, by the way, law enforcement goes beyond city, county, and state. We should be thinking about our federal brothers and sisters as well. But they tend to be leaving out a lot of groups, I think, that are equally as essential. And I wanted to just speak to that for just a little bit this morning. I think we're forgetting a little bit of times about folks like our military. I don't foresee them taking a day off in the near future. And like I said, on the federal front, how about our CBP, our Custom and Border Patrol, and all of our federal law enforcement liaisons who are protecting us right now? Organizations that deal in technology, are savvy cybersecurity people who are allowing all this to take place without everything becoming stolen. Guys like our Derek. Derek, appreciate you, pal. I mean, you're the reason that we're able to do these coffee chats and everything else we're doing on social media, protecting us in the process. Really appreciate that. How about our teachers out there who are currently going above and beyond to keep their students engaged, trying to keep them happy under stressful situations, our over the road personnel and the people protecting them since we've had such a huge spike in crime associated with our truck driving industry, our distribution industry. Those folks, I did 2 years in a distribution center in Houston. It was more like a sentence, punishment for previous sins, I think. Those people work their tails off and usually not in the greatest of conditions. They're the ones getting it to the over the road who can get it to us. So I think you're vital. How about the people who are putting their hands on everything to get it to us? I don't hear a lot about the United States Postal Service or UPS or FedEx, partners of ours, Amazon, partners. I'm pretty sure my wife is keeping those last three employed by herself at this point in time. The Department of Homeland Security, our pastors, Mark and Laura, thank you very much for keeping our sanity going through all this. Organizations who have jumped ship from what they normally do and starting to produce things that we need. The organizations now putting together masks and hospital clothing and hand sanitizer. We don't hear a lot about them as being essential. I'd say they're incredibly essential. Likewise, how about parents, just in general? Speaking to a lot of them right now. God bless them and their sanity, sending prayers of patience to all of you. They're currently acting as a spouse, as a team leader, a coach, a referee, a cook, a counselor, an industrial level cleaner. Parents are essential throughout this whole thing. I talked to a buddy of mine the other day, just individual acts of kindness. We need to remember them as well. All of our furloughed brothers and sisters right now. This buddy of mine, who's an old football high school buddy, friend of mine, been able to reconnect with him during these last few weeks of being down. He told me that he just grabs his daughter and they go out and they randomly mow people's lawns right now. I tell you, I mean, that is essential. I specifically married out of my weight class in hopes that I'd never have to mow a lawn again. Lamont, people like you, pal, you're essential. You know, anyone who you've picked up the phone and talked to where they just absolutely refused to discuss the economy or politics or pandemic, but were simply just checking on you to see how you and your family were doing, I think those people are essential. You know, I got a message this morning from an old friend of mine. It says, "Hey, BW, just wanted to take a moment of pause to reach out to those who helped me in some way over the years to make sure you and your family are doing well. Sending positive vibes and thanks for your friendship, pal." It's little messages like that. Rhett, you're essential, buddy. And I look forward to crossing paths with you someday and we'll throw one down and catch up, my friend. So, how are we going to make ourselves essential at this point in time? There is getting ready to be a massive comeback, and I hope that it's done at a pace that doesn't cause a relapse. We make ourselves essential by being ready for that, making sure that our minds are right, that we're coming back with the right attitude. A lot of people have been dealt a significant blow right now, but we've got to shelve that. We've got to make sure that we regroup so that when we do return, we're ready to go 100% with a great attitude, being there for the people who need us. Do me a favor, call somebody this week, somebody who has had an impact on you, and remind them that they're essential as well. Sure look forward to getting back in the fight. I'm going to be working with an HR team for a few days this coming up week. I look forward to that, guys. Also look forward to getting back in the field and working with you. I want everybody to have a wonderful week. Enjoy your coffee. We'll look forward to seeing you again at 9:30 tomorrow morning. You guys take care.